Yeah, I'm out in front of the shops out here on Kirkwood Highway here, doing this because free Wi-Fi. Why the fuck not? I don't have Wi-Fi, and this phone doesn't have the time on it. So there's the other one. Good. Both of my notifications seems to have won out. Now we wait. What I'm trying to do is get this thing kicked off. Hey Tammy, how you doing? We got both of the live streams up and running. Hopefully it'll stay that way. And I saw 2 notifications go out, so that's good. Okay, yeah, fire that over to you. I should have sent it to the other 2 too. I told them what time it was. I don't know why. Maybe I can still do it. Who's that? Is that Amir? Hey Amir, how you doing? What's new? Is that the real Amir? Looks like it. And we got Tammy over here at Cole. She jumped over here for a moment. Thank you. Yeah, what I'm going to do is see if Robert and Mixed Media said she'd probably stop by briefly or whatever. She's cooking right now. Robert said he's going to be here. Did you get a hold of anybody there, Tammy? How you doing, Amir? Everything good over there? Everything okay over there, brother? Good, alright. And again, Robert's going to try to get on here. Hopefully he can get in there. I have a feeling if he knows to go to Preacher Pale Rider, he might be able to get on over there. Now that I got both live streams up. Hopefully, man, it's hot as shit in this car still. The humidity's ridiculous. Hey, what's up, Ray Santos? How you doing? What's that? Dunes Gaming? How you doing? Got a double live stream going here. Preacher Pale Rider, the one you guys are on, and another one over there, which is Legends and Tales of Josey Wales. Tried to do a live stream a little earlier, but I didn't get. Wait a minute, what's it say? Yeah, I haven't heard any explosions yet again. Could you hear him at any time before there, Amir? Were you close enough to hear him? Hear that? That's thunder, dude. We don't have explosions over here yet, but they're coming, I think, man. The world's getting really screwed up. I was talking to Amir over here. He's one of my moderators. He actually lives over in Iran. So anyway, like I said, it's humid as hell in here, man. It's got to be 80 degrees. Some of them, yeah. I tell you what, man, it's just unbelievable that shit's happening the way it's happening around the world. It just doesn't even feel like the same world anymore, you know? All the craziness going on. Trying to see if... I'm wondering if Robert can even get on the live stream. You know what, Tammy, if you can text him... Exactly. Well, yeah, you're right. You're right. We're financing all these wars, whether we want to or not. And that's the sad, sick part of it. We're taking our money and murdering people in other countries with it too often, you know. And it's not even the people that, it's just the citizens and shit that don't want nothing to do with nothing. They're just trying to live their lives. That's the thing that bothers me. The elites are the ones basically starting all the wars. They're all greedy and they want to take everything. Who's this? Wait a minute. Michael Theus, how you doing? Is that your name? Luckily, my wife and her boyfriend aren't vaccinated still on their date night, so I can watch it. Let's just say. So anyway, yeah, speaking of that, I'm surprised they haven't sprung, the guy was talking about the vaccine and shit. I'm surprised no more pandemics has happened yet, because they've been talking about it like it's coming. We're in the middle of summer. Viruses don't usually thrive too well in the middle of summer. That's more of a spring, early spring and fall type of thing. So I don't buy it, you know? What's that say? Wait a minute. But I think our governments just love lying to us, telling us a bunch of bullshit, gaslighting us. And I'm not saying there isn't viruses out there. I'm saying that they want us scared to death. And they want to take your joy and steal your freedom and literally have you locked away and locked down. But why? The only reason I can come up with is because even with all their billions of dollars, it just ain't good enough. They need to be up here, you know, with all their stacks of gold and their money and their this and their that. And they need you to be suffering for whatever reason. It's still not enough to keep them happy. That's my opinion on the damn thing. And you know what? Time will come when they're going to lose all that and they won't know what the hell to do. Once you start getting into World War III, everything goes up in smoke, you know, including their lives, and they have nothing invested in the kingdom of heaven. In my opinion, they're doomed by their own greed and their own whatever. I'm done talking about that. It's kind of getting me in a bad mood here thinking about all this bullshit. Anyway, what I did want to talk about is, hang on one second, let me put this up here. Thanks for the 3 thumbs up, appreciate that, guys. I only got, wait a minute, what happened to my live stream? Sorry about that, the live stream almost cut out. It's going to put it down over there, I'm still charging it. Wait a minute, there it goes. I got the one charged pretty darn good. The other ones going dead. Nothing happens. What's this? People have been talking about World War III since I was a kid. Nothing. Believe me, dude, it's coming. It's coming. Right now, what you're hearing is wars and rumors of wars. It says it in the Bible, and it's been pretty accurate up to now. A lot of the stuff that's in the Bible about end times is starting to happen. Not even starting. It's been happening for a while. Nobody wants to destroy. Yeah, you would think, Amir, but there's some people who are such megalomaniacs that are in charge, some leaders, that if they can't rule over everything, they'll just blow it up and rule over a pile of ashes. They don't give a shit. Not even the craziest leader. I hope you're right. I see what you're saying, and I thought the same way. But I really think are some crazy assholes out there just don't care, you know? I could be wrong. I hope I'm wrong. You know what I'm saying? Their ego's bigger than their brain. Like they need to be king. You know what? I'm going to say something that's going to be unpopular here. But in one weird way, it seems to me that Trump needs to tone his ego down. I mean, to some degree. I like what he's done in some things. I don't like things that he's done in others. That's all I'm going to say. Man, I'll tell you what. It's still humid as shit, but now at least the breeze is blowing through my car. Can you guys see the highway behind me? I'm up on the frickin' highway. I don't know if... yeah. Yep. It's a shame, man. It's a shame we got to live in a world like that. Because here we are. We're all over the world here. You know, different people in different areas. We gonna sit here and talk civilly, treat each other with respect and shit. And yet our leaders can't. Evidently they can't, because we're on the brink of war all the fucking time. That to me is fucking amazing. That it's worse. It's not really amazing. It's fucked up. Yeah, I picked a crazy place to do a live stream, but at least I got the Wi-Fi here for the other channel. I guess Robert couldn't get on. You know what? Let me try to send him one final link. Okay. I fired off one to him. Did you guys happen to see Mixed Media come through? I don't know. I sent her a text. Let me try sending her one too. I just wish YouTube would just send out the note. Hopefully they got it. It's the best I could do. Anybody still over there? We're out of people already over here. Live. Went down to zero that fast. I must have bored them. What's that? No, they need mental asylum. Yeah, you're right. They do. They're crazier than shit, dude. They're crazier than shit. I mean, when your self-preservation means nothing and you're just so ready to push the button and nuke the world because you can't be in charge, how fucked up is that? Think about that. It's unbelievable. That's we ought to, like a billion army ants, will fucking eat an elephant. We ought to go and fucking run them down and just destroy them for the shit that they're trying to do to the rest of us. We might be small and insignificant, but we have a right to exist. These fucking assholes, with all their money and all their power, like I said, they're still not happy. They're basically fucking our world up, So it ain't me and you and all the other little guys. But that's the first thing they want to do is blame like the environment on us and you better give up your car and this and that, your carbon credits. Yet they won't do shit like that, They won't do anything. They won't sacrifice any of their, luxuries. I don't know why the hell I'm talking about all this shit. I didn't really want to go here tonight, but anyway, I think I'm going to shut this one down for a little while, charge it. There's nobody on there now, it looks like. And just go with the one. And you know what? It's getting ready to thunder and lightning, so we're going to take this live stream on the road and head back, because the only reason I got this one up and running here is because of the Wi-Fi. Once I roll out, this one's not going to work, but the other one will. So let's do that. We'll take this on the road and I'll head home and do it from there, because if the storm gets bad, we had an earlier storm, literally might have been, I don't think it was a tornado, but there was some heavy duty winds taking down trees down near where I lived. So I'm going to get out of this area here and go home. And let me kill this live stream off. Wait a minute. And I'll keep that other one on. Stay put, you guys. Okay, I'm closing this one out. Okay. There's my thumbnail. Bad company. Oh, you know what? Check it out. That thing was on for how many minutes? Wait a minute. I don't know, maybe like 10 minutes or something. I got 26 views. Now, I've had videos on the other channel for an hour, and I'm lucky if I get 50, 60 views. They're really suppressing the shit out of that channel. Anyway, we're going to head back to my place. Let me put this on done on this one. And start heading back to put you down here for a minute. And hang on, we'll be home before you know it. Let me head back. I don't like sitting in this parking lot once it starts getting too dark, because then the cops will roll in and ask what you're doing, thinking that you're going to break into somewhere or something. So we'll head back. I was hoping that Robert would hop on and maybe be able to jump over from the other live stream. By the way, are you guys able to hear me? What's this? Nah, I have to check that out. I'm heading back. I won't be able to read your comments for about 6-7 minutes to get home. So hang on for a minute. Actually, it feels better moving. The windows are open. It's blowing in some. What's that? They're missiles? Yeah, exactly. Can't reach Israel. It's. You know what, though? If Russia gets involved, then you're gonna have a different thing going on here. And China's talking about getting involved. That's not good. You know what, by the way, you know there's North Koreans up in the Ukraine right now fighting in that war. What in the fuck are they doing there? That's not even close to where they're from. Somebody promised them some of the spoils of war. In other words, Putin probably said, look, when we take this over, we'll give you, maybe they offered them a piece of the pie, like that. Ukraine is known as the breadbasket of the world. And North Korea's basically got people over there starving to death. So maybe that's their interest in this. Hang on 1 minute. You know, as soon as the shit hits the fan, too, China's going to attack Taiwan. I think we're going to have a nice thunderstorm here any minute. I just keep seeing flashes of light. It's raining a little bit. Yeah, I'm about a mile from home right now, give or take a little bit. So I heard the White House right now, they're putting up fencing around it. They're preparing for something big. And let me tell you something. Watch the 4th of July. They're going to do something on the 4th of July. I wouldn't be surprised if they release a biological agent or something on the 4th. I just have a feeling we're going to get an attack on the 4th of July. And I don't know if you guys heard this, but a few days ago, maybe it was 2 days ago, over, I believe it was France, there was a music festival with 150 people got jabbed with needles. Someone was walking around sticking people with needles, whatever they had in it, you wonder. They could have been getting ready to spread some kind of biological agent. These people probably break out in some kind of disease, maybe. Or maybe it was just a false flag, just to scare the shit out of people. But that's crazy, walking around jabbing people with needles. It's off the hook. Yeah, we're almost back. I got about a minute and a half to be home. Let's see here. I'll tell you the truth, I don't like driving at night, man, because they changed out the light bulbs in the cars. They got halogen lights in there, and the glare is fucking blinding as shit. What was that? Yeah, right now, green light, hang on. Yes, dude, we have a shitty educational system right now because I think they're trying to dumb us down. Dumb people won't revolt, you know what I'm saying? To go along, to get along, they can't use their brain to figure out how bad they're getting fucked over. So yeah, I think they have completely, that was in their agenda of things, how to fuck our country up, people are just too stupid to know they had rights and now they're losing them, you know? And the elites are pushing that agenda. And all that woke shit, that shit destroyed our civilization over here, or put a hurt on it. People are acting like fucking idiots, in my opinion. Hang on, we're almost there. Show you my. Yeah, here we go. Let me see if I can park over here. All right, we're back. Yeah. Hang on. It's raining there for a few minutes. Let me see what I missed. You guys are probably talking. Hey, Mixed Media, how you doing? I just drove over here from the other, where the Wi-Fi was. Wait a minute, hang on. And my light's on out there. Yep. Yeah, you know what? Putin's kind of greedy too. You know what? All these world leaders are greedy. They're all like doing all the shit to get the lithium and all the other rare earth elements. That's the new gasoline, the new oil. You know? Children can't wipe their. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. That's the sad thing. We're getting, you know what? These Android phones and iPhones and everything. It's transhumanism. It's the very, 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 very early stages of it. Literally, your phone's going to become part of your body. It already is, if you're hanging on to it all the time. But they'll probably start implanting people, and people will voluntarily. Hang on, let me open the windows here. It's hot as shit. They'll voluntarily be agreeable to be turned into a robot, thinking that they're going to have a better life. No, you're taking your humanity and flushing it down the damn toilet. You know? For what? That's another thing that's in the Bible, too. They call it the mixing of the iron and clay. It's in, I believe it's, I was going to say Revelation, but I don't think I think it's in Daniel, maybe, had a dream. He was interpreting a dream or something of Nebuchadnezzar or something. And basically, if I remember correctly, I'm not a Bible scholar or nothing, but basically, it basically talks about what I'm talking about. Clay meaning organic, meaning flesh and everything. And the ironic thing is, in the Bible, it says God scooped up clay and breathed life into it, and made Adam basically out of the salt of the earth, or yeah. And the other part, the technology part, is man trying to play God and create something like a human, which we're made in God's image, and they're insulting God, in my opinion, by trying to, we can do it better type of deal. What's this? I dropped out of college because I was expecting higher education. It was nowhere to be found, and I didn't want to pay for it. Exactly. I was saying right before you got on there that it's like, I think that's part of that. What I was saying was in the Old Testament, Daramir. I think there might be mention of something similar in the New Testament. But you know what? Here's a little something just came to me when I was talking about that. How God blew life into dirt and created Adam. And the weird thing is, the word Adam, spelled A-D-A-M, but mimics the word atom, A-T-O-M, which is a building block of life. All the minerals and stuff have atoms in it. Well, here's something that just hit me, just want to say that. How God did that by scooping up clay and breathed life into it. Well, Jesus spit into dirt, mixed it up, and put it over a blind man's eyes, and healed his sight. So ashes to ashes, dust to dust. He made us out of nothing, and he can put us back here, or he can take us and get us out of here when the time's right. And I think that's coming. I don't know if any of that made any sense. Wait a minute. Not even in Harvard. Yep. What about education? You know what though? In Harvard and all these elite schools, yeah, they teach their kids a whole different thing over there. They don't dumb their own kids down. I don't think it's hard to explain. I mean, you go to the average person, the average school, yeah, they are dumbing them down. But you go to like the higher learning, the Ivy League schools with all these billionaires and shit, they're educating those people, and they laugh up their sleeve at us. I don't even know what. Wait a minute, what's this? Okay, I thought I missed something there. Hang on one second. Let me put this down. The fucking heat in here is getting ridiculous again. It's not the heat, it's the humidity, just like clinging to me, hot as shit. Working natural hand. What's it? Procured the processed clay today. I love that story. Yeah, you know what? That's kind of ironic. I remember you just said you were talking about that. You actually harvest your own clay out of the creek beds up there. Because where I lived growing up, we had there was actually clay in the creeks that I never knew how to do anything with it, but it was obviously clay. And when they did perk tests on the and no, it's not Percocets. Perk test is for digging holes to see if you have drainage, like in the fields where my dad was going to put the garden and stuff, and he had the house in there when we moved in. I guess they dig in there to see if it's clay or whatever, if there's drainage. What's this? Ivy League schools, Amir, or Freemason. Exactly. Thank you. That's exactly what. Yeah, they're all into their own little world, their own occult symbols and all that shit too. I'm gonna turn this off for a minute. Can you guys see me like that? Because it's fucking hot. Now, this thing actually does kick off a little bit of heat. I'm just gonna leave it off for a few moments. Got my windows up. Let me open the door a little bit. That'll let more air in. Oh, that works. Yeah, I feel like I'm in a sauna. It's ridiculous. Can you guys see the lightning and shit? It's like flashing every now and then. There it's in the background. Wait a minute. Let me see something here. Wait a minute. There you go. You can see them flashes. The storm's more or less just arriving. It's just coming in. Like I said earlier today, a quick thunderstorm roll in, and power went out, and a transformer blew up down the road. A tree must have fell on it, or a bolt of lightning. And this is the weird thing. There's a couple of phone numbers I was trying to call. I couldn't even get through. As soon as I called them, the phone disconnected. It was right after that time. But it's a cell phone, so I don't know how the hell that would be, or if it was for some other reason, because I was able to call up into Pennsylvania to my brother, but I couldn't call those two local numbers for some weird reason. I'm just guessing that Robert couldn't get on the thing. Wonder if he ever made a new channel. He was talking about it. Huh. And again, he could have been bullshitting. Maybe he had something better to do and didn't want to come on there. I don't know. It's possible. So anyway, we started off talking about something earlier that I wanted to get back to, and I can't remember what the fuck it was. Oh, I know what it was. I know what it was. I have a bad feeling the 4th of July, something really fucked up's about to happen. Keep an eye out for the 4th of July. By the way, can you guys hear me? I haven't seen anybody say anything for a while. Sometimes it freezes up. Let me see something. Put it on all message. Tammy, give me a 5x5 just to let me know that you guys can hear me. I guess Tammy's out smoking a joint right now. Can you guys hear me at all? Must have froze. Oh, there you go. All right, cool. All right. So, anyway, yeah, watch the 4th of July. I really think, that would be a day that, they may do something. All right. You're all the way over in Iran. You hear me. The other guys are too slow. They can't hear me. But I can't understand you. All right. You can hear sound, but you don't know what the fuck I'm saying, right? Did you understand that? That's cool. All right. Just so you're all hearing me. Amir, I'm just babbling. I'm saying a million different things. And I don't know. I just went on a rant there for a minute. But basically, if you boil it all down, there's something worthwhile to listen to in there, I'm sure. I just can't remember it, so I have to go back and watch it later. What's it say? Oh, you're feeding the kittens? That's cool. How are they doing? How many kittens were there? I thought it was just the one. Did a few of them make it? Can you hear me? I was pretending to talk. I wanted to see if any of you guys was said something. You ain't even watching me. You're probably watching TV or something. Got the What's it say? I don't know if the tiniest one is going to make it. Nature will. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. It's sad as shit, dude. Did you see me sitting there? I was acting like I was talking. I didn't even wonder. Okay. I was waiting for somebody to say, hey, no, we can't hear you or something. But of course, the thunder probably gave me away that there was still sound. I was just messing with you there. Ah, okay, I blew it. I was whispering. Oh, man. I feel like just going and standing out in the rain, but I might get hit by a bolt of lightning. Yeah. Hey, Amir, what's going on over there now? I mean, are you guys allowed to just go about your business? Is there like any martial law or anything where you're locked down or anything? Because that's what I think our country's getting ready to do over here. We're having all these riots and shit in different areas. They're going to start bringing in troops and locking people down, probably within soon, I would say. depending on if anything major happens going forward. I didn't know I was whispering there. You could still hear it. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, that's the shit that pisses me off. They're gonna decide, you know what? If there's war going on, I'm still gonna go, down the store and buy a loaf of bread if you can, or do what I want to fucking do. Because if I'm gonna die, I'm just gonna go about my life. Fuck this, living in fear and being locked away. That's like, how about when COVID happened? Were you guys locked down for that? You know what I'm saying? Remember when a couple years ago, did they lock down for that? Because we got locked down for a while. Yeah, it sucked. You know what I mean? And walking around with a mask on. Yeah, by the way, it's hot as shit over there, isn't it? In Iran? Were you guys forced to wear masks and shit? It's hot as shit. Well, the next thing, like I said earlier, with these things, the viruses don't thrive during hot, dry weather anyway. Hot weather anyway. Usually. That's, like I said, that's why I didn't believe any of that shit. They were like telling people to get off the beach out in California, chasing people down. You know what? That's the best place you could be if you had a virus, because the sunlight and salt water kills viruses. Why wouldn't you want to be out there? Especially if the beach was semi-empty or even empty, which it was, and they chased people down and find them. It's crazy shit. Yeah, you guys, cold places? Yeah, because, like I said, though, that's a valid thing. And you know what? Back when this shit was happening, you couldn't even say that shit without getting it cut out of your video almost, or catching a strike on YouTube. It's ridiculous. It was common sense, or it was like proof, and they didn't want you spilling the beans on how much bullshit we're being told. I never imagined Iran being cold. Do you guys have mountainous areas up in there? I would assume you do. Maybe up in like mountains areas. I'm almost getting rained on. I got the damn door open to try to walk. You ran. I can't even walk. Yeah, right? I ran. I close this over now. I'm starting to get wet big time. Rain's coming in. Can you guys hear the rain? Yeah, the only problem is, Amir, is I'd be afraid to go over there and, how do they treat Westerners over there right now? See what I'm saying? I don't know whether there's a lot of animosity. Probably. Well, then again, I don't know. I only know what I've been hearing, but what I'm hearing could be wrong. Could be bullshit. What's this say? But not now. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Now wouldn't be an ideal time to go vacation over in the Middle East. I don't think. A lot of tension and shit going on. They would arrest me, yeah. Well, it's like a guy walked across the border, I think it was in North Korea. He stole a poster off the wall, this political poster, and they captured him, threw him in jail, beat him, and by the time they let him out, he died and shit over a poster. Yeah, for something, yep. Oh, man, fuck execution. That's too permanent. Can't come back from that. Is there a lot of executions going on over there, Amir? And are they in public? Like, when you go down the street, you don't happen to see shit happening over there, like people getting hung or shot or anything like that? It's not like that, is it? A lot? Holy shit. That would be hard to live in an area where you're seeing that all the time. because it desensitizes you to it. Wow. Wow. Man, oh man. I guess you guys can't get the fuck out of there, too. Yeah. Oh, I'll pray for you, dude. Man, that's some scary shit. You know, when human life becomes that cheap, it's time that society overthrows the assholes that are putting that kind of shit on us, in my opinion. You know? People can't get together. Who's this? What's up? Who's that? I can't see that. Wait a minute. Is that Robert? Oh, it's Presto. How you doing? How you doing, brother? You changed your name there. How you been, dude? Oh, wait a minute. It broke several niggas. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's crazy shit there, Amir. Working? Yeah. I like the name though, dude. That's pretty cool. Yeah, the cruelty of that shit. And it's only going to get worse as it goes on in a way because, like I said a minute ago, people get desensitized to that. If they take you to Evans prison, you're done. Nobody comes out of there alive. Dude, you know what? If you ever get out of there, you ought to write a book on that. You know? All that shit. But wait till you get the fuck away from there. The world needs to know about all these people that a shit ton of people are going through. There you go. You know what I mean, dude? You probably make a good writer, too. The way you talk about shit and you highly intelligent, you probably be able to write a decent book. But wait till you're the fuck out of there, dude, because I don't think they'd take too kindly to the truth coming out there. Yeah, I was talking to Amir there, Harley. What's that, Ford F-350 Harley Davidson version. How the hell do they let you guys? Can you go save your money, get a plane ride the fuck out of there and not come back quietly? You know what I mean? Sneak off, or is it hard to get out of that country? Yeah. Well, watch what you're saying too, dude. If they're, you know what I'm saying? If you're being monitored or something. Yeah. Yeah, our money's about to go worthless. And you know what it is? They're going to crash everybody's economy. Oh, by the way, I heard that you guys had like a cyber attack on your banking system or something a little while ago, I heard. Yep. Yeah, try to get the fuck out of there, dude. You know? Do you have a large family over there, Amir? That's the next thing. If you leave, are they in trouble? In other words, I know, like, Russia, people used to defect to America, and then their families would get in trouble for it. Oh, the cyber attack you're talking about there, yeah. How you doing there, Ford? What's your question, brother? By the way, before you throw a question at me, I got a question for you. Are you down like south, correct? Alabama or somewhere down south? Is it raining, or you guys getting, what kind of weather you got going on down there? It's been hot as fuck up here all week. Now we're getting thunderstorms. I meant, do you have a lot of people in your family? Because I have a large family. I had 9 people in my family. And I know over, like, Russia, when people, like for the Olympics, damn, that was loud thunder. The Olympics, when the Russians came over here, a couple of them defected at one year back in the past or something. I think it was the Russians. And I think they either imprisoned or killed some of the family members that was still at home. Yeah, hot as hell over there, dude, over here. Yeah, maybe not. Just don't underestimate them, dude. Be careful what, even say the wrong things. Some of these guys are crazier than shit. You know, look at, what was his name? Saddam Hussein. And the other one over there, Kim Jong-il over in North Korea. They just, kill somebody because they're paranoid that this person might be thinking about doing something. They don't even have to do something, you know? What's your question there, Ford? Yeah, what, you have a live stream coming up? Yeah, I'd do that. But I have to know in advance. Hang on 1 minute. I gotta put the window up. It's pouring in rain now. Can you guys hear that? It started raining really hard. Yeah, dude, I'm not 100% sure how to... Wait a minute, what's that? Okay. I was looking at something come across the screen up there. Do you know how to do that? Because I've never... There's a way you can share a split screen or something. But again, I've never tried it. But if you can figure it out, yeah. He used to be known as Presto, right? If you figure it out, you get in touch with me. Leave a message or a comment on one of my videos in the next couple days. We'll set something up, dude. The whole problem is, though, dude, I think they're suppressing the shit out of my channel. And if you got a channel that's starting to grow, I mean, I would hate I hate to be the cause of it to bite the dust, because they've really been hammering me there for a while. Every now and then I get decent numbers, but it's what I'm talking about pisses them off, I think, a lot of times. But it ain't gonna stop me, because I believe in free speech. But yeah, you set that up, dude. What's this? I need to send you a link. Alright. Yeah, but then once I'm there, would we both be talking on the live stream, or I just come on there and as a, not a mod, just a person coming on your show, or I come on and talk, whatever the hell you want to do. Man, it's hot again in this car. Yeah, me too, man. That's the only good thing about thunderstorm. It cools everything off and makes you tired, makes you feel like going to sleep. How many do you just start? Did you just start your channel, or you've been on YouTube for a while, dude? Josey, that's right, Josey Wales. You've been on YouTube for a while? I mean, I've seen you on here, but yeah, just send me a link, dude. I'm off a couple days this week. Damn, you guys hear that? Wow, shit. Lightning flashing everywhere around me now. Wait a minute. Let's watch the sky for a couple seconds. Watch out how much lightning's coming off. Look at that shit. It's actually kind of cool looking. I saw through the corner of my eye, there was a bolt of lightning kind of behind me and off to the side there at one point. Yeah, I'll definitely come on, dude. Yeah, I gotta keep opening the damn door. As soon as I close it, it gets hot as shit in here within a minute or two. Man, oh man, I feel like just going and standing in the rain, but there's too much fucking lightning. I'm wondering, you know what? I saw both my notifications went out this time, which is rare. Yeah, I'll definitely come on, dude. Maybe something like My Life in Hell, because it sounds like it's hell over there sometimes, dude. You know? But you don't have to just write about all the bad shit, dude. I'm sure there's something over there worth writing about, like, you know what I'm saying? When are you going live? Tonight? Today? Are you talking about going live now, Ford? Alright, send me a link and maybe I'll pop over a little bit. I'm going to finish off the live stream. Alright, dude. Let me keep rattling away over here. Man, you hear that rain coming down? Yeah, dude, you're well spoken. You could probably put together something that might be, you come over here, people might want to read about that, what it was like over there. Man, fucking fogging up in here. It's so humid. Look at it. See if you can see this. Wait a minute. See how fogged up my windows are getting and shit? It's from this. It's crazy. Look at that shit. I gotta run to the house. I don't even think I have a jacket in the car. That's gonna suck. So yeah, maybe. He said he's gonna send a link over. Probably never get here anyway because they're banning me all over the place. What's this say? Oh yeah. Dark humor. Yep. Man, that was a fucking loud thunder. My window's open on this other stuff. Shit. Whole car's getting soaked in here. Damn, dude, they're gonna be flooding out around here, man. It's ridiculous. Let me see if I can turn the air conditioner. The air conditioner ain't gonna work, but I'll get a fan blowing. It might be alright. Oh, that actually feels good. I got the fan blowing there. I don't have any air conditioning, but it's blowing out a little bit of cold air there. Hey Amir, you were on the other day, right? I was talking about this other day. My cat died, man. That was a fucking bummer. Totally bummed out about that. You see something here. I was gonna try to write "fuck YouTube" in the Steam on the car there, and then put it up there on the. Truly, yeah, it sucked, dude. It ends up feeling like part of your family, I had it for 3 years, but it's a really cool cat. Oh, the name Michelle. That's the name that she had when she was when they got her. I guess she was a stray cat. Somebody named her Michelle or something. But I kept that name for her. So I think it'd make them feel more comfortable instead of calling them a different name. You know what I'm saying? Mark was on here the other day, and again, I think he got booted off. Amir, were you here when he was here? I can't understand why they're booting him off. He ain't said shit or done anything wrong. Yeah, there's a lot of people that don't come back on anymore, and probably they can't get the fuck back on, like Robert. Who's this? Yo, Jason Spencer, what's up? Yeah, it's a bummer, dude. Neat little cat. It was weird because I just did a couple videos about her and shit, and then like 2 days later she died. It's like, damn. Like I said, it ends up feeling like part of your family, you know? I had a cat for 17 years, and when he died, that was brutal too. Yeah, what are you talking about, like the way they're booting people off? I don't understand why. I'm gonna start trying to get a hold of somebody over there to talk to, but there's nobody to even talk to. You know what I mean? The algorithm, is that who you're going to talk to? They don't even have any human being, just work. How about now? Am I back? Can you hear me? Can you guys hear me? I guess you're all gone. I'm gonna shut it down. Oh, there you go. I was just about ready to give up, and I jumped out of the screen and went back in. All right. I was ready to shut it down. Hang on 1 second. All right. I still got plenty of battery there. Yeah, that was fucked up. You know what? I think I said something about YouTube. As soon as you start talking about YouTube, shit starts going haywire. You know? Hang on. Yeah, let me put this down over here. Wait a minute. Yeah. 9:33. Yeah, you're right, dude. It's crazy. You know what? I'm not even saying anything really that bad. You know, I don't know why. It's not just me. They're suppressing a lot of other people too. A lot of people. Some people with way more subscribers and everything else are getting shit on pretty hard. So, anyway, I guess a little bit of Pure Gold got busy probably getting her kids the hell out of the pool. Just saying, they were in there for 13 hours the other day. So she got busy, couldn't. And Mixed Media might be cooking right now. She was making something. You know who didn't show up? Doc didn't show up. At least not yet. Yep, Amir, you're here. You live halfway around the world and you show up. These other guys are slackers. I'm wondering if, what's this? Yeah, you're always here, Tammy. You know what, Tammy? I think you're one of the first mods I had. That's been about a year. I think I've had about a year, a little over a year now of live streaming. A year and a half, maybe. I saw Masked One had a video up today. I didn't get a chance to watch it. I don't know what it was about. Yeah, you were one of the very first. I think you were the first mod. I think I stole you off of Masked One's channel, more or less. That's where I know you from. I mean, I've seen you over there, and Masked One would once in a while play one of my videos and shit, and then from there, I'm pretty sure that's how he got over here. Somebody else too, it's still here, is Mark was pretty early on. Monty, yep. Monty, yeah. That's another place I've seen you a lot. Monty. And then later on, Red Dawn, but that was probably during the summer last year. Or the last summer, I guess it was. You know, she did a video the other day. I haven't seen much of her at all. See, they don't even send any of her things over our way now. Hardly. Notifications. Oh, shit. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with YouTube. Has it been... It sucks. It's constantly... It's killing my channel in the long run, really. I mean, like I said, there's a lot of people just getting booted off there. It's bullshit. So what was it you were making? I saw some of that. I was reading some of the text before I hopped back on. The white? Yeah. Oh, a low battery. No, I saw it. I didn't. The heat's getting to me there, mixed media. Yeah, right. A low smoke detector. Now, we were just talking about how the fucking YouTube's destroying this platform. Totally. The one thing that blew my mind, though, was a guy had maybe 600 or 700 subs. He rolled right past me. He's at 1,000. I haven't moved. I'm like stuck. I went from like, back and forth between three subs, back and forth. I'm like, what the fuck's up with that? What's this? Oh, surf and turf. Yeah, I saw that. Shrimp and sirloin with the melted cheese over broccoli and a horseradish garlic cream sauce for the steak and shrimp. Trying not to go too crazy, low carb. That sounds really good, though. Yeah, algorithms are ridiculous. Every now and then they'll let me have a decent live stream. Actually, that's kind of made me hungry. What kind of cheese did you have melted on it there? You know what cheese I like? Is smoked Gouda. Smoked Gouda is one of my favorites. It's starting to slow down out there, the rain. I might make a run for the house. Just call it a night. See how long I've been on there. Been on there about an hour, it's like an hour and 13 minutes. I'll hang around a little longer. It's just queso campesino asadero. Cheese by Murray brand at Kroger's. They make awesome cheese. Try it out sometime. Of course, I got it on sale. Super melted. That's cool. Yeah, tell you what, man. I don't know if you guys noticed this. What's it say? Amir. Now, she's actually, I find her interesting. There, Amir. What I was gonna say is, fuck, I forgot what I was just gonna say. Shit. I must be getting brain damage, so I can't think straight. What's this? Amir, don't start no shit, dude. What the hell was I was about to say something? You guys got me off point there. Yeah, you know what? That blew my mind. They actually sent a bot out named Amir. What in the fuck, man? They're cloning people. Pretty soon there's going to be a Josey Wales bot floating around out there. You know, you think I'm right on that? Maybe I'll just make my own Josey Wales bot and just start trolling other channels. So anyway, probably gonna shut it down. Right. Oh, you know what I meant to ask you? That I just remembered. How are your cats still in there? Mixed media. Both of them are okay. I haven't seen any video. You had that one video was cute as shit where the little kid is petting the other cat. Yeah, get some videos up there. Yeah. That's one thing I'm gonna really miss, that kid, the cat. Bumming me out big time, just thinking about it. Totally cool. Now, I used to complain about I didn't do live streams in the house at the time. She'd run over and climb all up on me and everything. Now I miss it. Karl Marx or Groucho Marx? Which one did you quote? That's utterly ridiculous. That guy with the fake mustache. Yeah. You know, I hope that when we pass away ourselves, that we get the chance to see all our pets and shit like that, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's a distraction from shit that's going on in the world, too. Yep, I'm going to open this door again a little bit in there. Yeah, personally, I'm not a big fan of communism there, Amir. It never seems to work out right. You know, the people, it sounds good in theory, but then it's just a different, it's like the Who's song, meet the new boss, same as the old boss. Doesn't matter who's in charge, they all seem to turn to criminals sooner or later. Yeah. You're right. Yeah, I hope so there. You're the new Lenin. And you're not talking John Lennon. You're talking Lenin, the other communist. Well, John Lennon was kind of a communist too, come to think of it. Yeah, exactly. Speaking of John Lennon, I saw this thing about John Lennon and Chuck Berry were on stage doing a song, and Yoko Ono's in the background screaming her head off. Chuck Berry's eyes get like this big. He's like, "Will you fucking shut her up?" She was a no talent piece of crap that started to ruin the Beatles. Well, that's the thing. Human beings ain't gonna stop being greedy, evidently, Amir. Maybe, like I said, it sounds good, but again, you know what? Here's a society that will succeed when Jesus comes back. In my opinion, that's the only way, bro. He's gonna fix everything. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know how it would work out in Iran. It's got to be an upgrade because evidently you're saying the dude over there is a dictator. When was that? Soviet Union never they may have beat us maybe in a hockey game, but we came back and whipped their ass. But as far as I know, it hasn't happened yet. Doesn't mean they ain't gonna soon. Yeah. They couldn't detect the lies as well in our propaganda. But all propaganda is just somebody's opinion mostly. So, yeah, our government's as full of shit as the next one. But they gave their people enough freedom for a while anyway that it is one of the best countries that way. And that's why people try to flock over here and come over here. Even though now it's kind of really fucked up. Yeah, and you know what? In the world, there's a lot of people in every country that refuse to think for. They want to be. That's the thing. You got leaders and followers, and there's a shit ton of followers, and they'll walk right off a cliff if you lead them. No, not enough people think for themselves. Yep. You call me an imperialist? Hey Amir, I just noticed something. Did you change your things? Is Amir, is that Ali? Amir Ali. I didn't notice that on your name. Or I thought maybe it was Amir AI. Maybe you were the fake Amir. I only saw the name Amir there before. My eyesight sucks anyway, dude. Anyway, I think what I'm going to do is probably kill this live stream. Maybe do one tomorrow. It's getting a little bit late. I gotta get some sleep tonight. It's finally cooling out. So you guys have a good night. Thank you for stopping by. Hit me with thumbs up. You know the routine. Appreciate you. Is it your real name? That's cool. Yeah, I wasn't busting on you. I never couldn't see that. Not usually it just said Amir. I thought it did anyway. You said that's really a picture of you, is that? Or are you kidding? Anyway, you guys have a good night. Thanks everybody for stopping by. Talk to you again maybe tomorrow night or something. Have a good one. See you, Mixed Media. See you, Tammy. See you, Amir. Who else am I missing? Somebody else was on there too. I guess they left. You guys have a great one.